All right, things are getting a little bit more rough right now on this drive. So storms are kind of popping up out of nowhere right now. All right, so we're basically ready to leave. We got our trailer all hitched up. We're just doing our final walkthroughs and stuff right now. But a couple of things that we did to kind of get prepared to go through Tornado Alley is we charged all of our power banks in the house, and then we also have a NOAA weather radio. I definitely suggest anyone that lives in an RV or just in general, no matter what you live in, have a NOAA weather radio. Ours is from Midland. I'll link it below. We really love this thing. It can charge your phone and all that kind of stuff, but then also you can like program it and turn it on to like the NOAA weather radio setting where it'll alert you, like you can leave it on at night and it'll alert you if there's any storms in your area or any like warnings that you have to be aware of. So it's definitely just like a safety thing to have one of those. So definitely recommend that.
It's such a beautiful city.
It is a pretty city. So something we're going to do along this trip is track how much money it costs in gas to get us as far as we're going. Like I said, we're going from Pennsylvania to South Dakota to start off with. And we've already spent $113 so far. We are still in Maryland. So we went from Pennsylvania down into Maryland. So we haven't gotten very far and we're already 113. So this isn't looking good, but time will tell. We got the boys a whole pack of these since they got to do a long couple drives. So, oh baby. It's all over Nico's nose. He's so cute. Dwight doesn't always like these. Oh, he'll do it. Oh, good job.
He says today he will.
He says it's really good. So they're going to get their little treats, and then we're going to start driving. We're about an hour away from Ohio. It looks stormy, but I don't think anything's going to happen yet, so we should be okay. So we're going to try and get to at least somewhat close to Indianapolis tonight. That's the end goal, basically. So our original goal was to make it to Indianapolis, Indiana, but we realized that's only 4.5 hours away and it's only 12:30. We were thinking we might go till like 7 p.m. or something.
Yeah, I was like mentally prepared to go like 12 hours today, so yeah. I'm still hyped up, and it's only 12:30. So.
Yeah. We actually have nowhere to sleep tonight. We don't know where we're going. So I guess that kind of makes it a little bit easier. We might just pull off at like a Cracker Barrel or a rest stop or a truck stop. I don't know.
Or we might pay for a place.
Or we might pay for a place. It's really all up in the air. We don't know where we're sleeping
I guess
tonight.
It depends on when we get to where.
Yes, it's all dependent. And then tomorrow we're going to do another day where we take our time a little bit more, I think. I think we're going to be able to do this and get through all this before any of the storms come. We're actually doing pretty good today, like better than we thought. All right, we're definitely getting that time of day where things are starting to look a little bit more questionable out there.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, Garrett's tired. The clouds are getting scary. The cats are mad at us. We haven't stopped to give them lunch yet. We did give them a gigantic breakfast and the treat, but we don't want to stop until we get kind of like away from the storm system that's coming through. So we want to get past all this. This is a little less than ideal, and it's kind of actually frightening us just a bit. All right, so we're officially in a severe thunderstorm watch, or about to be in one. It's like most of Ohio, throughout a good amount of Indiana. We're hoping we can just get through it before the winds get bad. I know there's supposed to be more bad out this way, so I'm kind of hoping we can get to the other side of that watch and then spend the night tonight somewhere past Indianapolis is the goal. We want to just get past all these storms, and this is unsettling. At least it's just a watch, not a warning, so maybe it won't progress to anything worse than that, but we really don't feel like driving through any like intense winds. That's just dangerous and not fun. This is the most nerve-wracking thing. Are you good on your side?
Yeah.
Oh my God, oh my God. It doesn't portray on camera, but I promise you there is like 5 inches on either side of us.
It is nerve-wracking.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little.
All right, maybe it was a little more than 5 inches, but oh no.
I feel like it.
Feels like 5 inches. That's not a good thing to say, but. So things are getting a little bit scary right now. There's like storms kind of popping up all around us. We're hoping we can just get through them. There's a Buc-ee's about 40 minutes or like 30 minutes away from us right now. We're gonna park there and kind of like regroup for a little bit. I know we can't sleep in their parking lot, but we can at least like stop there for a little bit and kind of like wait out. There's like a whole system of storms like heading our way. It's getting kind of scary. And there's like 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts apparently coming up and more north of us a little bit, but we're still like trying to stay as safe as we possibly can. So there's like all kinds of stuff going on. We're getting a little bit scared right now, honestly. Oh my goodness. This is legitimately terrifying. I don't even know if it portrays how scary it looks. Actually, it looks pretty darn scary on this camera right now. Ironically too though, I think we're on the tail end of these storms. Because like out this window, it looks beautiful and it's sunny.
How do I get over there?
Yeah, we're wondering how we get over there. Because out this window, it's the death zone. And then out this window, it's like sunny and beautiful. So we need to go that way. Sometimes I wish I was Dwight, though. And Nico. Nico's been sleeping under the covers, but he's just peacefully sleeping, has no clue that there's scary storms surrounding us right now. All right, wind has officially picked up and rain has started. I don't know if that means we're going through one of the parts of the storm right now, but I mean...
Yeah, it's really bad.
That is not good. Of course, like all the weather apps said it was going to be a really nice, decently nice day today. It said it was going to be kind of bad, like up in like Pennsylvania and like the part of Ohio we were in earlier. So we're like, oh, okay, it's a good idea to go this way and get out there like now. But of course, the storms have kind of picked up out of nowhere right now. All right, well, things are taking a turn for even worse than it was, so...
But we're just going to go slow.
We're just going to go slow.
It's all right. We're good.
All right, so seemingly we made it out of whatever traumatic event we were just in.
No, because that could be false hope, though.
Yeah,
that could be... That's just like a little slit through the clouds.
We get a slit of nice weather up there, so I'm kind of hoping there's nothing beyond that. We're not really thriving. Poor Garrett was like... I was shaky, but he was so shaky when he was going through all that. Horrible. That was probably actually 100% the worst thing we've ever had to tow through.
The rain wasn't what scared me. I was like, we had hit gusts of wind before the rain, and I was afraid that it was going to be crazy gusts of wind.
Quite frankly, it was,
in
though.
conjunction with the rain.
But quite frankly, it was. There were gusts when we were in that wind. Just massive gusts.
It was, it was. Maybe a little bit, but it was bad.
Alrighty, so we are on hour 10 and a half, almost. No, we're on hour 12.
No, 11 and a half.
11 and a half. We're losing it at this point. A piece of scrap metal just like flew off of a truck into the road in front of us. There was a pallet in the middle of the road in Indianapolis. We just passed through Indianapolis. So it's been kind of chaotic out here, but we found a rest stop. We are hoping there's a spot there. If not, there's a Cracker Barrel down the street. So we have a couple options.
I'm hoping there's a spot.
I don't want to have to go another 20 minutes. Maybe you can tell by the glow on my skin right now, but the clouds have broken and it is sunny though. So we survived all the storms. Apparently there was like 7 or 8 tornado warnings in Pennsylvania and like Ohio. So we are so incredibly glad we are not in those states. We dodged a bullet there. So we're hoping just for another uneventful day tomorrow. Today was a little more eventful than we had wanted. So tomorrow we are hoping for an uneventful day. Alrighty, well, we made it to our home for the night. The cats, for some reason, are thrilled to be here. It's a mildly sketchy rest stop. Garrett's not really thrilled to be here, but I think it's gonna be fine for one night. Well, good morning, Dwight. Good morning, Nico. Chaotic trailer, where are you? There's Nico. It's really dark in here because we're trying not to use any of our lights just to conserve our battery, but we got a power bank going and Garrett's making coffee this morning, and honestly, we had a really good night's sleep last night. I'm almost not even kidding. Like, this truck was with us all night, and they were just kind of like, I guess, idling their truck all night, but it was almost like a white noise machine. I don't know if that's normal to think, but actually a really good night's sleep. It was probably one of like the quietest rest stops we've ever slept at. It was just like these people next to us, no one like directly next to us. 10 out of 10 rest stop, honestly. Very good night's sleep. We actually woke up way later than we were anticipating. It's already like 6 something. We set our alarm for 5. We kept snoozing because we were so comfortable.
All right, so obviously we don't put our slide out, and we also don't take the cat crates out either.
So this is me crawling into bed. So I actually become hidden.
So yeah, so it's
Bye-bye.
it's very chaotic in here.
You know, it works.
But the boys kind of like it. They kind of like it, the chaos.
I think we've talked about this before. When we stay at a weird spot like this, the cats are so incredibly happy. Come here, baby. Hi. Like, they crawl around and everything. We had to put things up on top of the slide because Nico discovered he can jump up there. You're happy?
Yeah. Do you have something to say, baby?
What do you have to say? Do you like truckers?
Yeah.
You like truckers and truck stops? Yeah.
Yeah, you're a long haul trucker.
I think Dwight is a long haul trucker because we went for 12 hours yesterday. And he's just fine. Slept next to the truckers. Well, we kind of took a while to get out, but this is our home for the night. Actually, for like rest stops, it wasn't bad. Like, I mean, it wasn't loud. There was no one like right next to us in any of the spots. So, you know, We'll take it. A win is a win. If we get a full night of sleep at a rest stop, we've won. We got past Indianapolis yesterday, which we talked about, which was kind of like our goal. That was like our long haul, like extreme goal, and we made it happen. We got to that point where we were like, we have to pull over. We were towing for 12 hours, which got us about 9.5 hours of our drive done, because like the RV tax, you end up paying in a few hours of slower stops, all that kind of stuff. But the plan for today is to go a little less far. The weather looks good for the next 2 days. Yesterday looked good though, so who knows? But the weather looks good for the next 2 days. So we're planning on getting to Sioux Falls on Tuesday. Yeah. So today we might stop at like some state park in Iowa. We don't know. We have really no plan. We just want to get out of Indiana. So that's the first goal. We found a campground. 8 hours of towing later, we're actually at a state park right now in Iowa. All right, so for reference, the state park we found is called Lake Anita State Park. We just got a water and electric only site, but there's a bathhouse like literally right over there. And there's a dump station on the way out if we actually do need to use our own shower, but we're thinking we're gonna use like the bathhouse showers. All the reviews say that they're really nice, so this is a beautiful campground. It's right near, I believe, the town of Adair, Iowa, and it's just right along the lake. And on the way in here, we went by the Jesse James like little memorial park thing, and it was the site of the first ever train robbery in the United States. It was really cool, but I might be rambling a bit. We are exhausted. I think I said we did 560 miles today.
Yeah, we did 1,000 miles in 48 hours.
Yeah, 1,000 miles. Dwight's getting his outside time right now. He already chased a butterfly. I had to stop him from doing that, but we have to just kind of let him get his fresh air and sit on the bed of the truck like this. And it could go on for literally like an hour where he just sits here. Here's some of the views from our campsite though. Like I said, I think it's Lake Anita State Park. I said it earlier, but it's beautiful. And there's nobody next to us. Nobody on that side because nobody can be there. Very few campers here. It is a beautiful little state park. I would definitely stay here again if I was ever back in this area, which I'm sure I will be the next time I drive back and forth across the country, but it's beautiful. He's having so much fun right now. We'll let him sit a little bit longer, but the time is ticking where we're going to have the patience to stand here forever while he sits up here. We left that campground where it was in Anita, Iowa. We really liked that campground a lot. If there weren't crazy storms coming, we definitely probably would have like stayed for one extra night. We're heading to Sioux Falls now, so it's the last leg of our journey. It's only 3 hours from here. Exactly 3 hours. So today's driving day doesn't have to be 8 hours or 12 hours, just 3.
It's not the final destination, but I think we're going to stop there for a couple days.
I think we're going to stop there for a couple days. So definitely subscribe to our channel and like this video because we're going to go to Sioux Falls and kind of see what that area has to offer in the next couple days. Emergency situation, emergency situation. This just happened while we were driving. And this is the second time it's happened. Our freaking stairs came down while we were driving on the highway. This has happened multiple times. I don't know how and why it keeps happening. It's happened twice. And it's not like we took like a crazy turn or anything. We're literally on the side of a major highway.
Here we go.
Ah! We did it, we did it. We made it back to South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yay! All right, boys, we made it. Well, after about 1,300 miles towed, I don't even know how many hours in the last 2.5 days, we have made it to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We are really, really, really tired, but we're going to be exploring the area for the next day and a half. We booked 2 nights out here just so we could kind of relax before the last leg of the journey out to Rapid City. So definitely give this video a like and subscribe to our channel to see the rest of our journey west and see what we get up to in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.